That makes me mad. Like, personally, and I don't, like I said, I don't know Adin Ross from a can of paint. Bro, he could be a fucking asshole. He could be a shithead. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that there's so many clips of him getting taken advantage of, honestly, bro, you have to feel bad for the guy. You have to feel bad. Me personally, I'm an empath. I'm an empath, guys.
Did I mention Adin's manager was involved as well somehow?
So, Bob, you owe me money for the crypto shit with banks, where someone...
Nah, no way. Bro, why does he have these types of people? It seems like Adin Ross always has these types of problems. Why is this camp full of snakes? Why everyone's calling FaZe Bank a scammer again? Let's get into it.
What's that one meme where like the wolf is sitting crying in the corner and it's a silhouette of like a mom and dad wolf fighting? This is what the internet feels like right now. Mommy and daddy are fighting. Recently, there's been a disturbance in the forest featuring two content creators, Adin Ross and FaZe Banks, two of the biggest, and it has the internet slinging mud at each other. Now, this is all involving crypto, so pay attention. There was a message that came out recently from FaZe Banks letting people know that he believed Adin Ross to be at the core of the crypto rug pull incident. They launched an MLG coin and had to address a bunch of people. So FaZe Banks' words say, Adin Ross f this up. This community...
Whoa. Adin Ross fucked this up. This community dumped on him buying, used him as exit liquidity. His ego got hurt, blamed Frank. Him and Frank, who's Frank? Who's Frank?
Dumped on him buying, used him as exit liquidity. His ego got hurt, blamed Frank. Him and Frank got into it privately. Adin despises Frank and spins and drives a near...
Okay. So if him and... Hold on now. There's a lot to unpack right here. This community dumped on him buying. This community, the MOG community, the FaZe Banks community dumped on him. His ego got hurt. Yes, my ego, if you were my homie, you told me to buy into this coin, right? And then I buy into this coin and then I instantly lose money. Yes, I'm not only mad at the community, bro, I'm going to be mad at you. I'm sorry, but I am.
Narrative about Frank selling.
And whoever Frank is, he needs to eat a Frank. Because if I was Adin Ross, I would tell him to eat a Frank. This is crazy.
Somehow this falls on me and Threads to farm the whole situation, spin it into me selling and dumping coins. The only bad actor in this entire thing is Adin. Point.
So with this right here, he is not taking any accountability. He took zero accountability. Adin Ross lost money. He lost money, okay? He lost money, point blank period, from your coin. I trusted you as a homie. I put my money into your coin. It dumped. I get mad because I lost money and you're going to blame me like I did something wrong. And then your homie Frank is probably gaslighting me into think that I did something wrong. What? How does that work?
And this is where the mud gets
How does that work?
And it gets really, really, really messy.
I don't want hate at all. I just want to help people. That's really it. So if you guys are telling me exactly what to do, I'm not going to make one move without your guys'.
That's kind of the whole point.
Cool.
You called me 2 weeks ago and asked, you said, I'm with my friend right now. He's saying this, he's saying that. And I said, please, Adin, just don't.
Yeah.
Just let's do this shit the right way.
What did you... You know what that means? That means that whoever Adin's homie was telling him don't buy into it. Read between the line, guys. His homie literally just told him not to buy into it. He did it anyways because, bro, FaZe Banks, you're my brother. You could never.
That's the whole point, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
He would never
anything. I don't want. What?
It's just retarded.
Every celebrity does that. They join crypto and they like instantly rug.
But I'm here to stay.
Yes, you're here to stay. You're doing the right
I
thing.
don't need the money. I'm doing this for fun. I swear to God, I am.
How do people keep falling for stuff like this? Like, it is mad obvious. This all started when Adin Ross got very curious into crypto.
But I feel like it's different when it's your homie, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's way different if it's your homie. If your homie is vouching for it, bro, especially like a day one, a supposed day one, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm going to trust your word. I'm going to trust your judgment. That's not very hard to like think about. You know what I'm saying?
And wanted to dabble into it himself. Now, naturally being the content creator, WL crypto guru, FaZe Banks stepped in and said, hey, buddy, we can help you with that. Me and these guys over at LA Vape Cabal, we can insert ourselves and help you get your crypto portfolio up. But what happens on the live stream, as you can see from the first screenshot where they were all sitting together, they have their coin, their meme coin MLG, sitting right there as a part of the puzzle. Now, some are speculating that these guys came onto Adin's platform in order to push their meme coin, which in real time, Adin.
Of course. Adin Ross is still the biggest streamer to this day. Still the biggest streamer. Kai's not bigger than him. Speed's not bigger than him. Bro, it's Adin. Maybe Speed. But Adin is up there. You know what I'm saying? As far as like watch time, I think Adin Ross is number one. So of course you're gonna want to present this coin on a public forum. You know what I'm saying? On a public platform. Adin Ross's platform, the biggest platform. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's going to see it. Everyone is going to buy into it. The smart people are gonna buy and then sell. Unfortunately, as soon as Adin Ross puts money into it, they're gonna sell. That's just how shit coins go. You know? They should have thought about that shit. They should probably announced it before he even came. They shouldn't have did that. That's stupid, you know?
Ross lost a bunch of money on while the other guys sat around him and laughed about it.
Just listen.
Dude, can I talk about that? Why am I down money?
Because people are using you to sell. People are using your buy as like a spot to sell.
I'm down 12 grand.
It's okay.
It'll go up.
People have been expecting this moment all day because again we're retarded. So
see, me personally, yo, FaZe, you are rich, bro. You are rich as hell, bro. What's up? Can give me that 12 G's. Bro's talking about like it's okay, you're good. And then, you know what the craziest thing about that whole sequence was? Is it gonna go back up? That's what Adin Ross said. FaZe, it's okay, you're good. People are just using it as an extra liquidity. Bro, that makes me sound like, bro, that makes me sound like, bro, I'm the plan. I was a plan. You guys preyed upon me. And everyone else is just laughing. Bro, you know how mad I would be? Bro, look at Aiden's face. Look at Aiden's face. Look how mad he is, bro. Look how mad he is. And you know, the thing is, what's really shitty about streaming and like with your friends, you know what I'm saying? Doing things like this, you have to play it off. And you have to talk after stream. So your vibe is off, but you have to fake it until the end. And then afterwards, I guarantee you, he had a conversation with these people after stream. I guarantee it. But you can't do it in front because as a homie, you're not going to, bro, but 12,000 instantly just gone? I don't even got that in my bank account.
A lot of people bought MLG probably today, expecting you were going to buy it and using the event of you buying it to sell it. But it's fine. Again,
and I'm not gonna lie, his homie back here with the blonde hair, bro, I would have been like, bro, why are you laughing? This isn't funny. Yeah, honestly, I just lost money. This is not funny.
That we're all positioned in for good reasons. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about.
Bro, he looks pissed. He looks pissed. I would be pissed too.
A position like MLG.
Now, is there validity to what FaZe Banks was saying? Sure, but he didn't say that the people who were selling were the guys right behind him laughing at him.
Exactly.
Or at least that's what's being speculated. Now, obviously, Adin Ross pulls out and feels like he's been lied to, but during the whole situation, you know, the guys behind him were the ones who were pulling the wool over his eyes. They were wolves in sheep's clothing, all that, et cetera, et cetera. But he never truly turns on Banks himself.
Yes, Rasmer, I sold Ethereum at the bottom because you and your schemy little friends wanted to dump on stream with me.
See? But the thing is, Adin Ross, I feel like, honestly, Adin, I don't know Adin from a can of paint. I don't know him at all. I can only speculate and I can only see what's on stream. Yeah, he does a lot of edgy, very, very edgy, very borderline racist stuff on his streams. But it's like with other black people, and they're playing into it too. So, I mean, there's that. 1. 2, bro, it seems like he's always trying to help people. He's just mad disorganized. You know what I'm saying? And he's too caring. I feel like he's the type of person, because he has so much money, he just throws money at people, hoping that he's trying. It's like he's trying to buy loyalty. That's what it seems like. He's trying to buy loyalty from people, you know? And FaZe Banks put me on. Bro, it was just the homies around him. It wasn't. I can't believe that it's him. He's a homie since day one. A1 since day one. That's probably what he was thinking.
And I bought a $25 million house, something you'll never accomplish. You should pay your taxes with all the ETH that you don't claim. I'm friends with Trump, so when I go to the White House, I'll just put your whole group that you guys don't pay your taxes.
What did you? Nah, he's cooking. I'm not gonna lie, he's cooking. If I was him, I'd be mad too. If I'm losing money, bro, and Trump is my friend, Get him out of here. GG's.
Stuff like that. So
come on now.
I paid taxes on all my crypto, so I couldn't get approved for like a loan if I didn't pay my taxes. So I paid my taxes, and I bought a $25 million house. You and your friend ruined, fucked up a lot of people's shit. So
Did I mention Adin's manager was involved as well somehow?
So Bob, you owe me money for the crypto shit with banks, where someone.
Nah, no way, bro. Why does he have these types of people? Well, it seems like Adin Ross always has these types of problems. Why is this camp full of snakes? Why, bro? Honestly, I feel like Adin Ross needs to disconnect from everyone and don't stop streaming, because that's what's got you to this point now, to where you can buy a $25 million home, right? Or get a loan for a $25 million loan. But you need to disassociate with most of the people and make your circle smaller than a mustard seed, Adin Ross. You have to. Shit, I'll be your friend. But it needs to be like genuine. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have cause bro, he has so much money, more problems. People around him, they're not genuine. They look at him like a dollar sign. He needs to be around people where they're not going to ask him for money. They're not going to be like, oh, well, I mean, I could accomplish this if, Adin, just give me some money. You know what I'm saying? He's always buying his friends whips. He's always buying his friends this and just throwing money at all of his friends. Bro, at some point, all of his friends probably look at him like a check, bro. And that sucks. That sucks for him. That sucks for him.
Try to impersonate.
Even his manager. You want a chicken Big Mac nigga? Chicken Big Mac nigga is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he's associated with these types of people. But I don't think Adin is that type of person. Because he just said, bro, you owe me money for the FaZe bank shit. Bro, honestly, you know how much money Adin Ross has? Honestly, fuck it. You lost that money. You're never getting that money back. Bro, cut ties with him. Cut ties with Tav. That's the manager. Cut ties with Tav, the manager. Cut ties with him. Bro, stop it. Get rid of all the people around that are always asking you for money, bro. It's going to be lonely in the very beginning. But afterwards, bro, you're going to then genuinely, people are going to come into your life that have your best interest.
And you vouched.
The reason why all this matters is because content creators often get taken advantage of. Adin Ross is no stranger to this. Oftentimes, it seems like even his closest friends around him being cuff him and cheese or take advantage of his kindness by not streaming as much as they say they're supposed to, or, not boosting up Kick the platform like they promised they would. Or maybe some of these rappers go on there and take advantage of him like Playboy Carti did, where he essentially took the bag from him, or
2024 music.
Savage when he played the card game with him and ultimately jugged him right in front of his face.
Scammed him.
Show it first, because I showed it first last time. Don't be weird.
I can't lose.
Cool.
Say dada.
Huh?
Say dada.
Come on, put me in.
Say dada.
Dada. Fuck!
Scratch.
Wow. But this one doesn't have a scratch and it's a king. I don't think you would do that, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, they're scratched, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See?
These cards are both scratched.
What is scratch?
Look, I'll show you.
I got some cash for you. Yeah, a little gift for me to you.
That makes me mad, personally. And I don't know Adin Ross from a can of paint. Bro, he could be a fucking asshole. He could be a shithead. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that there's so many clips of him getting taken advantage of, honestly, bro, you have to feel bad for the guy. You have to feel bad. Me personally, I'm an empath. Guys. So I feel bad for people. I actually have emotions, and you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that he has money, so it doesn't matter. He can't feel anything. He'll just make another $100,000 in 5 minutes. What is money to him? He's already rich. He can't feel anything. For all the stupid X/Twitter people, you know what I'm saying, that think like that, bro, it is crazy. People aren't human anymore, bro. He's at the end of the day, he's still a human. He probably plays it off for stream. But once he hits end stream, bro, he's probably in his bed staring at the ceiling, bro, pissed. That's probably why he went and did all them fucking drugs. That's probably why he went and did all those drugs, bro, because he knows that people are taking advantage of him. See, to cope with all that, sipping on that scissor up, all that shit, bro. It is what it is, though. That's fucked up.
It's a good amount of money in here.
That's fucked up, gang.
It's a lot amount of money in here. I got you, bro. Yeah, nah,
People have criticized Adin for the past couple of years for being overly green, overly generous, and essentially letting people take advantage of him. But this time it was supposed to be different, though. This time it was supposed to be his brother, Ricky Banks, FaZe Banks. Like, this was supposed to be a guy who was never supposed to snake or swindle him at all. But ever since that rumor mill started swirling up, it got worse in the eyes of people for FaZe Banks specifically. So naturally he had to come to the internet and attempt to clear it up. He said, on the phone with Adin right now, we're doing a stream together tonight to address all of this. This whole thing has been wildly miscommunicated and destroyed my mental the last several months.
You know when people pull that, oh, my mental health is bad. Oh, my mental health is bad. Oh, my mental health is bad. Bro, that's a garner sympathy points. Come on now, you can't fool me. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. I'm a bullshitter now.
Wanted to more publicly talk about the situation for a while. Sucks any of this fucked with me and Adin's relationship. See you guys tonight. So,
and the biggest thing that he didn't say just now is earlier tweet. Oh no, Adin Ross is playing the victim. Adin Ross is the biggest actor in all of this, and he's a bad actor at that. He took no accountability for that. He didn't apologize for any of that. He just said, "Oh my God, my mental health. Oh, my mental health." Come on now.
We waited. I waited. The whole internet waited for a live stream that never happened. All we did was get a bunch of tweets about FaZe Banks saying that people are paying social media sites $40 to $50K to make smear campaigns to ruin his name. And then also he posted proof of his MLG profits and loss, revealing.
Well, how do we know that's just not his homie? How do we know that's just not himself texting himself? I've noticed that, like, on the internet, people can lie about anything, bro. People can lie about anything. That could be him. He could have two phones texting himself right now. That to try to spin a narrative, right? And another thing, he lost profits for MLG. All right, I mean that's cool, but he could have took money out. You know what I'm saying? And he could have dumped when Adin Ross did that. He could have had his homie dump on him. You know?
He lost over $100,000 since the start of the project, never making a profit. I didn't get any money. Maybe I'm not smearing his name, but I'm not getting any money from this. If there is $40,000 and $50,000, please come to my door. Back up in the Brinks trucks. And what's even stranger and puts a lot of credibility to people's beliefs is that last night, FaZe Banks also acknowledged that he would be stepping down from the FaZe organization. He says, I have never scammed anyone a day in my fucking life. The entire narrative is unfair, and part of the reason it exists is because my FaZe name is so easily farmed and manipulated. The fact this is affecting the guys at all is whack. So for the time being, I'm gonna be stepping away from not only FaZe, but all this internet shit. It's destroying my life inside and out. Sucks my entire life gets ruined over something I didn't even do. The real ones know. I wish I could say I'll be back, but I really don't know if I will. That's a...
Okay. That's, to me, that sounds like PR and damage control. That sounds like there may be something going on, right? There may be something going on, and that's bad PR for the entire organization. So everyone around said, yo, you know what? Publicly, because you know he still got stake, you know what I'm saying, equity in the FaZe company. He's not getting rid of that. There's no one there to actually force him to sell, right? But publicly, he's stepping down. You know what I'm saying? He's still going to be around, just not when the camera is on. Another thing, he didn't say, yo, that message that I said about Adin Ross being a bad actor, it was fake. It was photoshopped. He said none of that. He didn't say any of that. And he hasn't even apologized to Adin Ross yet. He hasn't even apologized to him.
Different type of bow out. I don't understand why he didn't go on stream, on anybody's stream, whether it be Jason, Max, Silky, Lacey, or Adin himself, and acknowledge any of these things. And I'm not saying that Banks specifically did this. I don't know. But man, patterns be patterning on the internet.
As y'all seen, Banks has really stepped down publicly.
Do y'all bless yourselves? I bless myself. Am I weird?
CEO. I would say that all the FaZe guys, we are running FaZe. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit being handled in the back end that y'all just don't need to know about.
That's true. None of our business, honestly.
And I will say that everything that's happening right now on Twitter, it will not affect the group or the future content. The subathon's still going on. Like, We're all still boys. Nothing is gonna change, and that's basically it.
Now, it's good that all the FaZe boys are sticking together in this situation because honestly, I don't know how this affects them, but this does open the door for a lot of questions. Why do people keep falling for these meme coin scams? Hell, even from an Adin Ross perspective, I
ain't gonna lie, I lost so much money trying to chase meme coins. I ain't gonna lie. There was one time, bro, I think it was called Smegma. It was a Smegma coin. I was in the community, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was deep. I put in maybe $800, bro. At one point, that shit was 5 bands. I said, oh shit. So I just kept the money in there, bro. The next day I checked, bro, that shit said $50. I said, what the fuck just happened? I said, what the fuck just happened? And then I go into the Discord community. Silence. No one was talking. I said, damn, that got my motherfucker ass.
So you thought that you were in the inner circle, but why did you believe that you were going to be the one to benefit from this? This happens time and time again. We've seen it with Kanye, the Hawk Tua girl. We've seen this with many celebrities. They're used as a face so people can get off their scheme and scam quick, fast, in a hurry. And this has always existed well before meme coins. This has existed with athletes signing their names to car dealerships, musicians signing their names to restaurants, and anything in between. Celebrities have always had their parasocial communities being taken advantage of.
Isn't that just a brand endorsement? Like if Damian Lillard signed with Toyota, that's just a brand deal, right? It's just a brand deal. He got paid to do it. You know, it's a sponsorship. I think that's different than meme coins, where they act like, and they have a quote unquote community. There's a whale who owns the majority of it. You got to look for the wallets. You know what I'm saying? That if there's like one wallet owns 98% of it, and then everyone else buys into it, and they have like 0.0001, but they're putting thousands of dollars into it. As soon as he sells, you know how much money that person, the whale, made? It's crazy. It's ridiculous. I think that's way different.
By them being used as the face of whatever scheme or scam the schemester or scamtress can come up with. And it's honestly getting tiresome. I think it's getting worse because nowadays we are more parasocial than ever, but there has to be some sort of regulatory boards that can get in front of any and all of this. Now, where it looks really shady in the light is that FaZe Banks has a history of scamming people or misleading people. Let's just say sketchy at the worst. There was Bank Social, his crypto project, this MLG coin, some CSGO wild gambling thing that he had back in 2015.
Oh, he scammed him. He slammed out his quote unquote homie for money. He slammed out his, bro, that sucks for Adin. You got to think about it like that, bro. Like, damn, this guy really put me on. I wanted to be FaZe my entire life, and this, that, and the other. I finally meet him, and bro, and then he scammed me because he's down and I'm up, way up. That sucks.
To 2017, and
that probably fucked Adin Ross up, bro. That probably fucked Adin up.
Hell, maybe he himself is being used as somebody to get these scams off, but it makes it worse when he associates other friends of the industry in these situations. And then in his explanation, it's not like he goes about it the best way, seemingly throwing people up underneath the bus and trying to defend his own name.
I mean, I saw a lot what Banks said. I saw the way he's going about defending himself, but one thing I haven't seen him say is if those DMs...
Who's this? Who is he?
Are real or not, what he said in the chat. It seems like he's kind of dancing around that topic. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not, like, it's just, bro, like we all fuck up, we all make mistakes, but it's all about taking accountability for a lot of stuff, right? It's like, hey bro, like I said that shit, my fault, I was wrong. I threw you under the bus when, you know, I should take blame for that. I made that stream happen. It's shit like that, right? Like,
yeah, and whoever this guy is, popping deep, whoever he is, bro, he's spitting facts right now. He's spitting facts right now. He's a fact spitter, because at the end of the day, bro, if FaZe Banks, and who knows, this could have happened. We're all speculating. I don't really know, but if he was a real one, after that stream ended where he lost 12K, bro, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Here's 12K. All the money that you just lost, here it's back. Here. What did he say on stream? You're gonna make your money back, or someone said that, or he alluded to that effect that, oh, you're fine, bro. You got millions of dollars. What? No, give me my money back. If you really fuck with me, see, that's the difference between me and other people, though. And, bro, it's just fucked up, man.
Like, bro, I genuinely couldn't believe it when I saw that message, especially like the way it was worded. When I read that shit at the end saying there's only one bad actor in this and it's Adin, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was a crazy thing to read, right? Like,
it was me, Wumatama, Culling, and Cheezer.
Who the fuck is Wumatama?
We all invested in MLG, bro, behind the scenes. I thought I was gonna become a millionaire. Well, no, I don't know if it was Banks' fault, whose fault it was, because I don't know, bro.
Even creator Cuffham had to come out and say that he fell for this scheme. Look, I don't know the odds and ins
He slimed out all of Adin's friends
and outs of the exact situation, but I think an overarching message that a lot of creators can take away from this, and it's something that's actually been unraveling for the past couple weeks, is that all these creators are not your friends. They have their own motives, they have their own narratives, they have their own intentions.
You know how hard it is, bro? It's hard to have friends that you grew up with and they stay your friends and not have envious eyes if you're grinding and grinding and grinding and they're not, and they're looking at you like, why do you have all this fucking money, or why are you successful in whatever you're doing, and they're not putting the work in, but they feel entitled and they feel like they deserve it just because they're your friend. So imagine meeting random ass people all over the internet, all over the country. You think they're gonna be your really best friend? Like, think about it. Really think about it. It's very hard to find rare people because most people, unfortunately, their parents didn't raise them well. They didn't give them morals and values. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, this shit sucks, man. This sucks for Adin. I'm not gonna lie. Not just Adin, his whole clique. It seemed like they all got scammed. And you know, I'm FaZe Banks. I'm not trying to, I shouldn't do that because I don't know if it's true or not.
Especially ones that you meet later on in life. Like, Banks found people in the early inception of the FaZe group that were like his family for real, for real. People that come along after that, sure, he's got good intentions, as told by the messages in the community where he said, fuck Adin Ross. But ultimately, I think we often, as consumers of the content, keep forgetting that these people are co-workers as opposed to friends. Now, I know that that's the way that they pose it in real life, is that they are actual friends. They love each other. They're really close to each other. But the reality,
that's my brother. That's my brother. Bro, why does everyone in the streaming world just pay attention? Everyone says that, oh yeah, that's my brother. Oh yeah, that's my brother. Bro, people will know someone for 3 days. Oh, yeah, that's my brother. Oh, that's my brother. It's crazy. That's a very strong word. Brother is family. You got to know someone for years to call them your brother.
The situation is, they're really no different than the coworkers that you and I have. When I clock in and I sit down at my desk next to my coworker, a hi bye, did you see the big game last night, is the most that I'm giving them. This is no different. The only thing that makes it slightly different is because they make tons of money off of each other. But any chance in which they can 10x that tons of money, they're going to do it. Any chance in which they can take advantage of them, they're going to do it. It's happened too many times before. Now, granted, there are certain situations in which I think,
damn, the streaming / content creation, this industry is slimy like this? It's slimy like this?
Legitimate friendships are made later down the line, but now, especially with the corporatization of streaming, the capitalists have got involved. There's more money now than ever. People are using people, and we should just leave it at that. That's what it straight up is. Because now we're sitting here a day later where a bunch of people got scammed. Not just the creators, but real life fans of these communities got scammed. And the only person celebrating is Rouge Drop 'em Off.
And just wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to, twin. They got some cooking, twin. That's why all these niggas trying to, hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too much. I'ma just laugh for right now, bro, because y'all don't get it. So I'ma just laugh, bro. But just remember what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Not gonna lie, Bruce went off the deep end. He went off the deep end. But some of the stuff that I've been people on Twitter, some of the stuff that he's been saying or he said, and he looked crazy. I don't know. Some of it's coming true. All right. Anyways, peace.